Welcome back, guys. A huge SWAC battle taking place in Baton Rouge Saturday night. As Southern hosted Alabama A&M, the Bulldogs need to win their final 4 games now to claim an East Division crown. Southern was the first on the list, but it would not be easy. The Bulldogs haven't won in Baton Rouge since 2007, so let's see if they could do it last night. Take you in the first quarter. Jaguars go to work. Southern drives 66 yards on 4 plays. Ladarius Skelton caps it off with a 28-yard touchdown run. Southern leads 7-0. But into the second quarter, we're going to go Bubba McDaniel in at QB. He scrambles. He's going to be picked off by Adrian Portlock. A&M's going to take over, get a good run there. It's kind of what you want if you're a Bulldog, right, Charity?
Yeah.
They're going to get great field position for that one, but that's going to set them up for this. Akil Glass to Abdul Fattah Ibrahim, who's catch for a touchdown and ties up the game at 7 apiece.
Close game here.
Right, but late in the half, Southern regains the lead. Devon Ben is going to get the ball 16 yards for a touchdown, and Southern would lead 14-7 going into half. So into the second half, we're going to go. Alabama A&M comes out of the locker room, and they're going to score on a 22-yard touchdown pass to Brian Moore, 14-14 in the third quarter. Moore would finish with 2 touchdown catches on the day.
He's really been stepping up a lot lately in place of Brian Jenkins Jr.
Absolutely. Back and forth we go, though. Bulldogs down 21-14. Glass is pressured. He rolls to his right and heaves a pass downfield that's caught by Ibrahim for a 60-yard score. Glass threw for 356 yards and 4 scores, so he was doing pretty good.
It'd be enough, though.
Yeah, we'll see. Fourth quarter, after Alabama A&M has a touchdown called back for a face mask penalty, Spencer Corey nails a 44-yard field goal, and Bulldogs have their first lead of the game, 31-28. But Skelton leads Southern back down the field on an 11-yard drive and hits Hunter Register in the back of the end zone. Skelton accounted for 436 yards and 4 touchdowns. Jags jump back in front now 31-28 with 28 seconds left on the clock. But with 5 seconds left now, A&M gets down to the Southern 26-yard line, and Glass sets back to pass. He's pressured and eventually sacked by Southern's Jalen Ivey, and time runs out. Alabama A&M loses a heartbreaker in Baton Rouge by a final of 35-31. Sports director Mo Carter has more from Louisiana.
Despite being in a hostile environment, Alabama A&M had a legitimate chance of knocking off reigning Western Division champion Southern, but big mistakes and miscues in the final minutes of this contest made the difference in a 35-31 loss to the Jaguars here in Baton Rouge. After stopping the Jaguars midway through the fourth, Alabama A&M had a prime opportunity to deliver a late-game gut punch against Southern. Coach Maynard called a double reverse, and the play resulted in the Abdul Fattah Ibrahim TD run that would have given A&M a 7-point lead with just minutes to go. But the play was negated due to a critical face mask penalty on an offensive lineman.
But, you know, the biggest play in the game was the face mask called on the reverse for the touchdown. And, you know, that really swung the whole game, and that forced us to have to kick a field goal, which we did and went up to the lead. And now we just got to hold them. We got to stop them from scoring, and we weren't able to do it.
Because of that, the Jaguars had enough time to get down the field, burn a lot of time off the clock, and score a game-winning touchdown that was caught by Hunter Register.
You know, they made one more play than we did down the stretch. You got to take your hats off to Coach Odom and his team for keep fighting, not giving up there. They were down 3. They needed a score, and you know, they got it.
With 29 seconds left, Coach Maynard's team somehow managed to get down the field to Southern's 26-yard line. But with 4 seconds to go, Southern's 3 defensive linemen got by Alabama A&M's 5 offensive linemen to sack Akil Glass, ending the ball game and the Bulldogs' bid for an upset win.
You got to heave it. You know it's the last play. Even if it's intercepted, you know, you got to throw the ball in that situation. So, you know, we got to keep playing, go back to the drawing boards and learn from that.
So with the close loss Saturday night, Alabama A&M no longer controls their destiny for an Eastern Division title in the SWAC. The best way to get back on track, though, is the rebound next week with a home match against East Division foe Jackson State. Covering the Bulldogs in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, I'm Mo Carter for WZDX Sports.